You know what? I'm gonna let you start because actually you the Beyonce of the podcast.
What the
you the
fuck?
You the Beyonce of the group. That's a good thing.
I mean, I know, but that was just a weird comparison to say. No, I'm saying like I know it's a good thing for you to say that. I'm not saying I know I'm Beyonce of the pod because that's not how I would give it up. That's not what I'm. Nah, I'm not calling myself the Beyonce of the pod.
So what are you?
I don't know yet. Off the top, you gotta give me some time. I don't know.
A new boy?
Hell no. That was a very sick time.
It was.
I know
you was
talking
about that before the pod.
I know you was out there pin dropping in the Blazers.
I wasn't
with
pin
the purple
dropping,
skinnies.
but I did have because people was getting those. What was it from Hot Topic, right?
Yeah.
But I definitely had the stud belt. I definitely had some Blazers. And I definitely had a shirt from either American Eagle or Hollister at that time.
I'm not gonna cap. I didn't have the Blazers or the skinnies. I did have the
you
camo
from LA,
shorts.
You supposed to have the Blazers.
I had the camo shorts with the high socks and like either, you know what I'm saying?
That was a little bit after though. That was like Wiz, when Wiz was on the scene. That was my freshman year of high school when Wiz at first came out, or at least when he was getting.
I'm from Cali, so
the
we've been
recognition
doing
that
that
he was
shit
supposed
forever.
to. Okay.
Doing that shit. So I was doing that shit through the New Boys, through the Rangers, through that whole little period. It was no skinny. Like I wasn't on the skinnies at that time, especially not the color skinnies.
He was on the baggies.
Low key, the baggy shorts, not the pants. The baggy shorts. Hell yeah.
That's not like drugs. You was on the baggies.
Nah, yeah, we're not even gonna get on that. Listen, we're gonna introduce the fucking pod. Am I?
Go ahead, King.
Oh, it's on me.
Go ahead, Beyonce.
ISO? Nah, you can't call me that though. You can't call. Hey, Jordan, you gotta bleep that. When he said Beyonce, you gotta bleep that shit. All right. But nah. All right.
Scott Knowles.
You're fucking sick. Listen, I appreciate that because like to be compared to that legend,
you're a unicorn.
It's amazing. I am. I give you that. But welcome back to the pod, man. Peace and love. Paz y amor. That's your shit, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
You're not even saying it in Spanish right. See, I'm not gonna even give it to you. I'm gonna give it to y'all next week.
That's crazy. All right, bet. Bien, now welcome back to the pod with your oh so blessed, black, and highly favorite hosts. I'm Scott.
And it's Trey.
Checking bike in week after week. Dang, I forgot. I fucked up the intro.
I
fucked up. You can't let me lead. You can't let me lead.
Nah, you're not Destiny's Child.
That's crazy. So I'm Kelly. You kicking me out.
Listen, you want me to intro it? Well, we already this is the intro.
Yeah.
This is the intro. Listen, episode 94. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Shout out to the first and last time listeners and the in-betweeners.
For coming back again and again, week after week, showing much love to us, however the fuck y'all do it, man. Mm-hmm. Liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, turning them post notifications on. All that love is good, bro.
If you're new here, audio comes out Wednesday. We are a video podcast as well, and that comes out on Saturday mornings.
Yes, sir. So definitely, you know what I'm saying, show some love, because it costs $0. You know what I mean?
And if y'all didn't know, we are the Podfathers, and we deliver ism every week. Every single week. 94 in the world.
It's gems. Every week. We don't miss. And your favorite podcast, we catching the shit that they drop before they drop it. So check us out.
Yo, I heard, I'm not going to say the person's name, but they was telling me, we might have competition. And it's cool. Competition is cool. You
competition
know what I'm
is
saying?
healthy.
I'm not tripping on that.
Competition is healthy.
But I was like, okay, you know how many episodes they got? He was like 17. I was like, all right, when they get to like 45, then, then we'll have competition. And that's not even trying to sound conceited. That's just some real shit.
Nah, get your shit off.
Because usually, like, from the podcast that I see, they'll start, and then they'll take a break, and then they'll come back like a month or two later.
No, that's facts.
Or they'll just do 17, and that's the end of it. So
yeah, that's definitely one
I'm
thing.
I'm not shooting down y'all dreams or nothing. Y'all keep going for sure, but I just don't think it's competition if they don't have at least 30.
I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna say yeah, you gotta get your buttons off, bro. Yeah. But no, I'm not gonna say it's not competition, because I welcome that. Yeah, get that off. Empty the clip.
If anything, it's love.
No, fact. That's what I'm saying. I welcome that, and that's healthy. Competition, however you want to look at it. My perspective is, you know what I'm saying, other podcasts, it could be not even competition, but just, you know what I'm saying, like a healthy way to push the envelope for this industry that's ever so growing. So I mean, shit. If y'all want to come for us, definitely.
If anything, we need to stick together, because the podcast
facts.
is still fairly new.
That's facts.
I know it's about 15 years. Which sounds crazy,
but it's not.
But I feel like it's on the scene
yeah.
within like the past 3 or 4 years now.
Everybody and their mama, little girl, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody has a podcast, literally.
Yeah, literally. Facts. But nah, I see that as a good thing. Like my guy said, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, how many deep? Like 15, 16 in?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really too much that I'm looking at as far as competition, because it's really, you know what I'm saying, we just here getting our shit off. So it's not like we trying to beat the next man or anything
we just
like
being
that.
us. We still gonna be still.
Yeah, we still gonna rock whatever way. Because if that's the case, that's the way you want to look at it. Shit, like everybody competition then.
Yeah.
Like Joe, I'm coming for your neck. No, I'm playing.
You need to get us on the network.
Yeah,
that's a whole different conversation.
It's a whole nother one. Actually, that's gonna be on the Patreon.
Listen, we're not gonna even get that to him yet. We can actually talk about that later on in the pod.
But yeah.
But how's your mental, King? How you feeling?
Man, my mental is up. I'm not even gonna cap to you. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed. Black, highly favored as always. And you know what I mean. I'm just taking this shit day by day, trying to work out, you know what I'm saying, whatever misfortunes and demons I deal with. Everybody deal with the shit, so you know what I'm saying. Just,
hell yeah.
Just trying to, you know, get through it. But I'm cool. I'm cool. How about you, bro?
I'm feeling swell.
Word.
Yes, sir.
I like the diction.
This morning I did a 6 mile walk, which was pretty stress relieving.
Okay.
And it's just dope to be around nature. Some people just like to stay in the house all the time, which is cool. But
It's
it's not cool for me. But you know, everybody has their own, I guess, activities that they do or whatnot. But
no doubt,
I'm good. I did my 6 mile
meditation.
walk. Did some laundry around the house today. Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Are you chilling today? You was at the crib.
Chill vibes. You know me on Tuesdays. I don't do nothing too crazy.
Did you catch the sunrise when you was on your walk, or is it?
I didn't. I woke up at I got there at 9:30. I was finished probably about 11.
See, what you got to do is you got to go out there when it's dark. And when you catch the sunrise, you just gotta talk to him up there.
I do that regardless. Day, light, night, day, whatever.
No, any time, any place, anywhere. But for me, like when I be on my roof at the crib and the sunrise hit or the sunset hit, and I start talking to him, I feel like he really be like responding to me. Like I be, you know what I'm saying, the vibrations, it be moving.
See, that's the Beyonce right there. See?
That's wild, yo. That's wild. Oh, you're sick. I'm not here
at the roof.
So who are
Only
you? Who are you? Which one are you?
I'm Peter Parker.
Get the fuck. Nah, get the hell out of here.
Oh man.
So this week the docket it's not too crazy. It's a couple things on here that do look pretty, you know what I'm saying, interesting. We're gonna get some tangents off. But how you wanna kick shit? I already fucked up the intro, so I guess, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give it back to you. I'm going to hit you in the corner.
Are we still a music podcast? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what they say.
Okay.
That's what they say.
Okay, if we are, we can start with music.
Bet. Say no more. Yeah, I'm going to get my shit off. Because, yeah.
We was actually excited to talk about Bryson Tiller's Deluxe. We can start there, actually.
Bet. Say no more.
Anniversary, the Deluxe version dropped Friday.
What was it, 5 new songs?
5 new songs.
Yeah.
Still Yours with Big Sean, Timeless Interlude Part 2, Losing Focus, 7 o'clock, and then the last song was Like Clockwork.
Tell me how you feeling.
I enjoyed it. I don't know. I know some people were saying I was wishy-washy about my take on Bryson Tiller before his album dropped last year. Was I?
Yes. I'm not letting you moonwalk that.
I don't think so, because when he dropped the first single, what was that on there? Go to it really quick. Let me see. It was what was it really quick? My bad, y'all. It was Inhale. When he dropped that first, that was like one of the first singles that he dropped. I liked it. I said it sounded really polished and it sounded expensive. I just wish the song was longer, because the beat rolled out for a good 2 minutes and he only rapped or sung for 50 seconds.
Nah, you right. You definitely right.
That's what Bryson Tiller does, and I get it. In this new age of music, it's fast food. Like, songs are 2 or 3 minutes or less.
See, I might die on this mountain alone when I say this, and y'all tell me if I'm off, but I say you was wishy-washy because you was caping for Black more than you was caping for Bryson before this came out.
No, that wasn't me. You were. I said I enjoy Bryson way more than Black. You gotta go back and listen to that episode. Don't look at me like that.
Hey, y'all call his cap.
Okay,
please, y'all call his cap. Hit my jack.
Y'all go back and revisit. That was probably, I don't even know what episode that was. But.
Nah, but so from these 5 songs that he dropped with this Deluxe, give me your top 2. I guess it's only 5. Or just give me the ones that you're going back to. Replay value.
I'm going back to the Big Sean record was dope. Big Sean's verse was hard. I just don't know if I'm consistently playing that, and I don't know if that's on the playlist.
It's not on Mr. Bitches?
I'm still going back to it, but it just doesn't make that cut on that playlist.
I feel you.
I told you I'm conservative when it comes to my playlist. The song has to be really good to be on there.
Nah, no doubt. I'm not mad at that.
But I did fool with Timeless Interlude Part 2 and Losing Focus. Those are my 2 favorite on there.
What?
7 o'clock wasn't bad either.
7 o'clock and Like Clockwork was my favorite too. Not gonna cap.
And I kind of like how Tiller is being more present now.
Yeah.
I get he has like a Deluxe out, obviously. But I was watching bits and pieces of his Apple Music interview that he did with Nadeska, and he was talking about when he was making this album, these were low-key just records that didn't even make trap soul. So I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And he was like, the people around his circle at that time, they were telling him like, nah, that's not it. Even with trap soul, some of the records on there, they was like, nah, that's not it either.
You think these would have survived if he would have released them originally?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They would have. I could see some of these being on. Inhale could have easily been on there. Mm-hmm. We're not even talking about just like the deluxe now. We're just talking about just the whole album entirely. Sorrows, I think that's a top 5 Bryson Tiller song ever. Ever.
Interesting.
He probably got like 60 or 70 songs out that we know of.
Yeah.
That's in there.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So, from the original, the first, trap. So, would you say most of the songs on there are classics you going back to?
That whole album was a classic to me. That came out in 2015. So
you saying any of these last 5 would have easily made it on the original? Or any of these? I know it's really early, but are any of these classics?
Maybe a little far-fetched, but depending on the placement of where you put it throughout the album, it could have fit in.
Do you think these are making noise a couple months now, down the road?
If you're a real R&B head and you're a real Tiller fan, it's definitely making noise.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Nah, I really fuck with him too. Like I said, my favorite was 7 O'Clock and Like Clockwork. Mm-hmm. I think Like Clockwork just spoke to me because of the lyrics. Like I listened to that shit maybe like 4 or 5 times when I heard it the first time.
And maybe
he's bike.
What I will say about Tiller, maybe I was a little harsh on him at the beginning of him being an artist, because when you talk about being an artist, I don't think Tiller's the best artist. Because I think one of the conversations we had on this podcast was Tory Lanez versus Tiller as far as artistry at that time. Yeah, way before the Meg shit happened and all that.
Mm-hmm. And you put.
I said Tory is a better artist. I didn't say he was a better overall, like, I guess, talent.
So you putting Bryson in what subcategory specifically? Like just a musician or like just a writer?
I mean, we gotta take everything into factor. So he's definitely an artist still, but I just think as far as artistry, because I think of when you think of an artist, I'm thinking about going on tour. I'm thinking about doing interviews. I'm thinking about dropping music videos, engaging with your fans. Okay. Just your presence is felt all around. No doubt. And so with Tiller, he gave us, when he first gave us Trap Soul, he gave that to us, disappeared. Mm-hmm. Gave us his second album. It was at 2017. Disappeared kind of. Then he had Lucy singles here and there, or got on features. Yeah. But now like the presence is kind of felt, in my opinion. And hearing Tiller speak about the whole process of when he made Trap Soul and how like the people around him, like he was thinking like that their opinions really matter because the shit is a classic, and they were saying some of those records weren't it. So that kind of made him look at some of the people in his circle kind of funny.
Yeah, and I'm sure that like isn't a testament to like his confidence as a creative as well. Like if the closest people in your group are telling you, it's it's probably not gonna hit, you're gonna think twice. Yeah. But okay, so tell me this though, what makes you feel like his presence is more now though?
Because he's actually dropping visuals, he's dropping music, he's doing interviews, he's doing the whole, I guess if you want to call it corny you can, but it's a press run, it's a rollout. And he also announced too that he plans on dropping a pop album. Mm-hmm. He plans on dropping a hip hop album and another R&B one. He didn't say when, but he said it's definitely coming in the future.
No, he's bike. I definitely say that. I'm here for this one. These 5 that he released on this deluxe. Yeah. Maybe I'm not even gonna say iffy about the album. I'm fucking with the album. Definitely. But is it growing on me as what I thought it would, or in comparison to the original Trap Soul? No,
I don't think anything can compare to your first body of work.
I mean, compared to it, no, but to an extent, I want that next body to either, you know what I'm saying?
Because tell me this: what records didn't you like on the entire album? Because in my opinion, 5 through 10, I'm not even talking about the deluxe, but just 5 through 10 when he put out the original, he didn't miss on those. Always and Forever was hard, track 2. I don't know, I'm not really crazy about number 3, I think. I gotta go back and listen. I'm Ready For You. That was the name of the song. I don't remember how that goes. But he's not, in my book, he's not missing. He's not bricking. He's not Shaq at the free throw, in your words.
I will give you that. I think maybe the first 4. First 4, because Thomas Interlude for me was straight.
Straight?
It was straight.
Oh, my goodness.
It was straight. That's not the original. It wasn't my favorite.
You're wildin'.
But the first 4, those are probably the those are probably the ones that wouldn't have made it for me. But I'm not mad at it though.
We can get off Tory now.
Have you listened to Lucky Day
Bryson
yet, bro?
I still haven't.
Bro,
haven't. I know I'm slack. I'm slack. Everybody's been talking about it. I think Amari and Jordan told me about it too.
You gonna put a couple of them songs on Mr. Bitch's playlist?
I gotta take a gander at that. Yeah. I also been vibing to that Currency. I know you're not like the biggest Currency fan.
I listen to it.
Currency gotta get his flowers.
Yeah, I'll definitely say that. This album I'm actually going back to. I appreciate that.
I do. It's a collection agency for those who are listening. It's 10 tracks. I think it's only one feature, Larry June, but I'm not skipping any of those.
Y'all ain't talk about Jim Jones.
No, I was about to get to that.
Okay,
He was next.
Jim Jones.
He was next because I'm not gonna cap that Jim. Yo, look, I'm gonna let you get your shit off about.
But I was gonna say with Currency, he's been in the game well over a decade. We know his Cash Money history and everything like that. He's a machine, bro. Yeah. Like ever since I was in high school, all the way up until now, he'll consistently have out a project. It's not even a single he gives you. He gives you like a tape, a project, whatever. Yeah, whatever it is. Stone Immaculate. I remember them days. Weekend at Bernie's. Okay. I remember all that.
New Jet City.
Yeah, New Jets. Yeah, facts.
So for this one, I think I was really fucking with I fuck with the Larry June feature. Shout out. I fuck with
Larry June too.
See, you fuck with him more. I haven't really listened to him like that a lot. Only when I catch him with y'all.
Tev put me on.
Yeah, Tev. That's Tev's guy, and I fuck with him. The couple songs that I have heard, I'm just not like privy to him like that. But there were maybe I would say I'm probably going back to at least half of this. Mm-hmm. It's still early on, and I'm still like getting my bearings on Currency, like being like I'm up on him, but being like an avid fan, I'm still growing that. But I say half of them, 5 of them, I give them that. But yeah, this Jim Jones jump, bro, the Fraud Department,
and I'm not gonna cap.
Hey,
I didn't listen to the entire thing. I only listened to the first 3 songs. Yep, that was it. But it was heat though. The song that he had with Davies, the intro, and then the other song with Belly. I fool with all 3 records.
Bro, I'm not gonna cap to you.
Jim Jones is another one of those staples that he don't get his flowers now.
He doesn't.
But when he's like done with the game or retired, then we'll give him the recognition he deserves.
I only think that because I feel like I'm not even gonna say like he's not known anywhere else because Jim Jones is a very, very big presence. But up top, he gets way more love.
Yeah, I feel like in the South people don't give him the recognition.
That's just what it is. Because I can say that I can speak that for myself as well. Just because I've been a Jim Jones fan since Ballin', and I know that doesn't even really speak like volumes. Just because what's up?
Let's see, as somebody from the South, he was known as the trash
Dipset
member.
Exactly.
So nobody really listened to him.
Yeah, he was the one. He was the lone wolf of Dipset. But nah, this project, bro. From the jump, Laps Around the Sun, that shit went nuts.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I gotta. I wish we could play it on the pod.
That shit went crazy.
I don't want to get censored or anything.
From the jump, he came out giving you bars, nigga. Bars. And I'm sorry to say that word.
Wow.
I'm sorry to say that word, but bro.
No, you're not.
Nah, listen. That shit went crazy. And then I'm a big fan of Dave East, so that Aunt Viola track, that shit went nuts too. Mm-hmm. I think my favorite on here is probably Laps Around the Sun, The People with Conway, and then Luxury Lies. My top 3 on that jump.
Since we on Lyrical Miracle Rap, I don't know if you really privy to Fred the Godson.
Yeah, yes sir.
His shit was tough too. His shit was super tough.
See, I haven't listened to that one.
And I like the way they classified this album too. I don't know if this is going to be his last one because he passed last year.
Right.
But they classified this as hardcore rap. That's a new genre that I've seen. I've never seen that in the different categories.
Is that the white people like classing it as gangster rap as how I rap? When I say gangster rap,
I don't think so. I think that's really what you call that. It's more than Lyrical Miracle.
It's hardcore
that's
rap.
Hardcore. If you're looking for bars and hyperboles and all that other stuff, like that's it.
Yo, how he gonna come from? Okay, so it's lyrical miracle. This is Fred the Godson. I give you that. But how you gonna come for me when I say gangster rap? But you're not gonna come for them when they say hardcore rap.
Because
like,
I don't want you telling me, do you listen to gangster rap?
I don't ever say that in a sentence. No. But if I'm describing the genres, breaking it down to somebody that may not be as much avid of a listener or just fan of the culture, I'm gonna break that down as gangster rap.
I guess I correlate gangster rap to like when people say urban or like urban music.
And that's the thing, radio. Yeah. I'm not gonna say the word urban because I am included in that. I'm not gonna say that, no. But if I'm explaining it to somebody that may be outside the culture or just not as privy to it, I'm gonna say that, and that's just what it is. But nah, Fred the Godson, I definitely fuck with. I haven't listened to the whole project yet, but I am getting to that as well. It's just a lot of music that has come out, and I'm still breaking it down. Because honestly, like the Jim Jones jump, it's a lot of double, triple, quadruple entendres in that bitch. Mm-hmm. And I ain't even like, before this, I was privy to a couple tapes that Jim did, and they were on some Lyrical Miracle shit. But this right here, bro, I was like, wait, hold up. Spin the block for me, my guy. What?
And before we get off music, I do want to shout out my boy Christian Kdhott. He did drop A Thug's Love Letter. I go check that out.
Yes, sir.
My boy Evan J. He dropped 5.0. It's a single.
Hey, this shit's
I'll probably
tough.
play one of those as a sleeper if you don't have one this week. So.
I was gonna say the one that we was talking about off of KD's joint. Let me see.
I think it was
Don't Play.
Don't Play. Okay, that's the last song.
That's why I was gonna say Don't Play. That's my joint. That's my favorite one on the EP.
And I'll link their stuff too in the description.
Yeah, but definitely go follow KD, go stream his music, go get all that shit. Cause you know what I'm saying, he has a couple bangers for sure. And I was listening to Evan J's joint more too when I was listening to KD shit too as well.
Which one, 5.0 or?
Yeah, I listened to 5.0, but Keenan and Kel was the one that I was studying. That shit's actually tough.
Yeah.
Evan J, you did your shit on that, bro. I'm not gonna cap. That shit was tough.
Man.
But yeah, all this music that has come out, bro. And then my shorty made me a playlist too, so I'm breaking that shit down. So it's like, bro, don't play with me. Don't play with me like you wasn't at the Wale, concert exchanging playlists too.
Let me tell the listeners. I don't know if Jordan and them be hearing it after the pod, but when we dap each other up to leave, he'd be like, I'm about to go get intimate. I'll go fuck with y'all later or some shit like that. Like, don't tell me you about to go get intimate. Like, I don't fuck with that.
Why?
Don't tell me that.
Why? It's not like I'm giving you like a play-by-play. I'm not giving you.
No, you saying you about to go lay up.
Like, all right, King, I'm gonna hit you. I'm about to go get in my bag. I'm about to be intimate.
But don't look at me in my eyes and tell me you about to go get intimate.
But see, that's a character thing. Cause I look everybody in their eyes when I speak to them. I got to. Whether it's that or whether it's something else.
All-Star Weekend.
He mad that he not going home getting intimate.
All-Star Weekend.
Hit his
March
jack,
7th.
ladies. Hit his
7th.
jack, ladies.
Let's talk about All-Star Weekend.
Let's talk about it,
It's
King.
this weekend.
Let's talk about it. We're going to circle back, too.
Are you going to be outside?
Fuck no. What?
Okay.
Because the thing is, I'm already, like, on high alert with everything, like, Atlanta, just because Atlanta is growing, like, into a different place now. You got to move differently.
It's definitely going to be a cesspool this weekend.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I'm already on high alert. So, like, this, too?
I'm not going out allegedly.
Nah. Y'all can have that, for real. That shit it's wild as fuck that they did that.
Yeah. Even, I think Quavo posted something earlier and said, like, Atlanta is not, or is wide open or something along the lines of that.
Oh, no, it's wide open.
Quarantine over.
Yeah.
What?
So Atlanta, this quarantine stuff don't mean a goddamn thing.
Nah, it don't.
The lounges, these clubs, these after parties, these pool parties, they all finna go crazy. And
the thing is, too, like, we're gonna get back to this all-star shit, but the thing is, too, I just wanted to say this side note. I was thinking about this earlier. I was listening to, like, how other people speak about, like, just the past year, maybe year and a half, considering COVID in other states. Mm-hmm. What I realized is Atlanta really has me, like, I guess jaded, for lack of a better term, because I feel like we in a bubble. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, everything out, like, everywhere else, everybody's talking about how, you know what I'm saying, they're not doing shit shut down, like, I'm waiting for things to open or whatever the case. We moving free, you know what I mean? And it's like, with the All-Star weekend coming here, it's like, bro, I'm, like, in such a weird, like, place in my head when I think about going to other places or just, like, the way life is now.
We didn't need it. We don't need an All-Star weekend.
We don't.
This all comes down to money. The commissioner, they realized the NBA was losing out on money.
That's
Players are probably losing out on money. Teams, franchises, I get it.
And if you... go ahead.
Well, I get it in the sense of big companies making money. I get that.
Of course.
But it's safety first, right? At least you would think. At least, no, right?
No,
right? Obviously not.
And the thing is, if you're from the city, every weekend is All-Star weekend because it's somebody here every fucking weekend.
Exactly. So, and even hearing some of the players like LeBron, like he's pretty jaded about it too. He's like, I didn't think we needed this. Why not just take an extra week off and just not do anything? But
exactly. I
get it. Some of the fans want to see it. Players got to get paid. People got to get paid. I get it.
So all the shenanigans that's happening.
I'm not gonna be outside. I'm not really too excited even about the All-Star game like that because I know certain people not even playing. Kevin Durant's not playing. Anthony Davis not playing. And then they trying to fit everything into halftime, at least from what we've seen before we started recording. 3-point shootout, dunk contest. It just sounds like
that's
a force.
What I was gonna say.
Seems like a force to me.
Yeah, a lot of it does seem very congested, just outside of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we in the midst of a pandemic. But
I know Curry's in a 3-point shootout. And the dunk contest, we can go look back and see who's in that. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you good. I'm not watching it. Like, that's just me. Not even because, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm off it. It's just because, like, the All-Star game is cool. But I think that's one of those where, like, I would enjoy it more being there. The antics are showboating. It's All-Star weekend. Niggas not really playing like that. I'm sorry, Kings. Not really playing like that. So
Atlanta about to make a lot of money this weekend too. That's
another thing. Oh yeah. What them sections? I'm already seeing people promoting them sections going for like 1,000. What 1,200?
Listen, if y'all see me outside, call me out. I'm gonna be at the crib.
If I see you outside, we're not having a pod next week.
Just call me out if you see me in somebody's section or my own section.
That shit is sick, bro. You better show up with 3 masks next week. That is hell. No way. I'm in the crib.
I can't find
all
it
the way
anymore.
in the crib.
I can't find it was in the dunk contest.
I
think it was an Obi Topin. I don't know his name. Sorry.
Topin, I think.
Who was it? Cassis, Stanley, and who was the third person? Damn. Oh well.
I can tell you off the top of my head.
But I just know that's one of the two. There's one more other person I'm missing.
But so the people that you would like more so want to see, they not playing.
I'm like, yeah, they not even, yeah. Well, we always get cheated of seeing the people we really want to see anyway, because LeBron owes us a dunk contest. Yeah. Half of these players in the NBA owe us a dunk contest. Zion should be in the dunk contest. Why is he not?
Anthony Simons.
Yeah, Anthony Simons. Yeah. He's the third person that's in the dunk contest. But I don't know. And then it's like Curry. Who you putting up against Curry? I've seen him make 94 in a row.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing else to talk about. Yeah. There's nothing else to talk about.
I'm not even going to get into that one. So what are you doing this weekend? If you're not outside, what you doing this weekend?
I'm not even sure yet, bro. Maybe trying to cop some sneakers. Did you hear about Nike?
Ooh, I
was trying to cop those ones this weekend.
Yeah. How much are those retail, though?
So, before we even get into those shoes, right? Nike exec leaves following report about son's business. So Nike exec Ann Herbert abruptly left the company following a Bloomberg Businessweek report about her son operating a business reselling sneakers and using a credit card in her name. Herbert, who served as vice president and general manager of North America, departed Monday, effective immediately. Nike said in a brief statement, she has been in the role since last June, overseeing Nike sales, marketing, and merchandising in the region. So pretty much people was in an uproar and angry because if you're a real sneakerhead like I am, you know every other Saturday you taking an L on sneakers. You can't hit for shit. Meanwhile, somebody's son or whatever that's superior in Nike, they flipping shoes. Yeah, they flipping shoes and making probably triple the profit of what the shoe costs. A shoe come out for $190, you flipping that bitch for $500, just depending on if it's a collab sneaker or what it is. It just depends.
So is that like, I don't know what they would call it in the professional or corporate world, but is that like a conflict of interest, I guess?
Yeah, you can't do that. And that's just one case, so it ain't no telling how many other people who have hierarchy at Nike and that's doing that.
Right.
Because that's a lot of bread. Think about it as backdooring.
Right.
Backdooring sneakers.
Yeah, no doubt.
But you're making triple the profit probably.
Yeah, now that is crazy as hell to hear about. But I mean, hey, they got her the fuck out of there.
Or they did, but is that enough?
What can you do?
Shit, sue. If I was Nike, well, I don't know.
I don't think you can sue on that. Not on the basis of that, because I feel like one, it's like if she's taking them shoes at a discount, whatever her discount is at the job, that's one thing. But if he's buying them and reselling them,
I'm just throwing hypotheticals here. She's a Nike employee, right? You get some kind of incentive or some kind of discount on merchandise that you work for the company, right?
No doubt.
So the shoes that you're getting, you're passing down because she's probably not wearing them. She look like she got no drip. She giving her to her son. So the son probably either wearing the shoes or flipping them. And as you've seen, and the pictures are egregious. Like he has like 30 or 40 pairs of sneakers just stacked.
Yeah, it's like
stacked to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And like just posing on the ground with them. I'm like, fam, really?
No, that is
and that's
crazy.
Like a spit in the face, really, to sneaker collectors out here, because when I got in the game, it was like middle school, and people would tell you from the middle school game to now, the game has changed so much, just full of hype beast. And StockX really ruined the game, if you want to be honest.
See, I was never really a sneakerhead like that. Like I do, you know what I'm saying? I do what I can, but I don't really know too much about that game. That's why I'm sitting here with the plight of like, I get like, you know what I'm saying, what everybody is saying in terms of like her, like the mom, but the kid, you can't really, you know what I'm saying, cap on him like that, because
for the kid, it's kind of like make your bread, right? But they both knew. And they were both knew, and they were both in cahoots about it. So he knew it was wrong. He knew it was negligent, but he was still going to do it regardless. And I think that's fucked up. Because you got kids who literally work and get paid maybe $7.50 an hour who work 40 hours a week to try to get that one pair of sneakers they wanted all year, or it's something they've been waiting to come out for the past 6 or 7 years.
Facts.
So it's just difficult, and I understand for real sneakerheads out there. I understand what they tight about. Because I'm tight.
He was cahooting with his co-part.
And you know what? It's really not gonna make a difference. Even though this happened,
it's
Saturday, I'm still gonna take an L on these ones that come out. I'm still gonna take an L. So that's the more frustrating part.
And I guarantee you, Saturday, he's probably still gonna get them shoes. Yeah. Like, despite Mom's Connect or any case.
We need to cancel StockX because they really inflated the price too. Because any shoe you want, you could have got up until when they made StockX, and I think that was my freshman year of college.
Interesting. Have you ever been successful cop shoes off of StockX?
No. Well, StockX is never a reasonable price. You see right here, some shattered backwards over $1,500. It's never a reasonable price. You can always get a shoe off of StockX. It's just, are you willing to pay that ticket?
Right. I feel it.
But how about taking W's on sneakers? I have a couple times, but that was way in the past. Now
you used to camp.
Now I'm out of commission.
You used to be outside.
I'm out of business. Yeah,
I don't know.
Me.
I really don't know how niggas was really doing that. Like, you telling me I gotta wait 4-5 hours at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and it's brick outside?
If you want it bad enough and you know the history about the shoe and you're a connoisseur about it, you're gonna wait.
I get that. And I mean, I guess I can see it because I don't even know. I might do that for some watches if they was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I collect watches low key, but
and I want to get to the point where I accumulate wealth, where it's like I can buy a shoe for resale. Because I'm just not willing to spend $1,500 on those shoes right now. But if I got like millions, $1,500 on the shoe is nothing, obviously.
Interesting. Which shoe would you spend $1,500 on? What's your favorite Jordan?
That's a great shoe. Definitely the Jordan 1 silhouette. I don't know. I would say either the Royals or the Bred ones are probably my favorite model. But I like 1s, 3s, and 4s are probably like my favorite.
So if you had it, you would pay $1,500 for some ones?
No,
not
right now. But if I was like, if I had millions,
no, I'm saying if you had it.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. I don't know if I'm doing that. I don't think at any point in my life, whether I'm having or I'm needing, I'm not paying like no egregious.
You would buy a suit. I know you.
That's different though. That's a suit. That's tailor made for me. If I'm paying more than a band for that shit, that's tailor made to me.
It's tailor made for me. Sneakers.
Jordans?
Yeah.
Nah.
It was made for me.
That one release is going, 25, 50, 100 pairs is going to everybody else. It's not
true. Shoes be limited. So they
be limited.
They might say, okay, they're only making 20,000 pairs of this shoe.
They be limited, but I guarantee you Jordan's not putting your initials in his shoe. I'm putting my initials in my suit.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But you can always get it customized if you want.
No doubt. I give you that. But yeah, for a suit, of course, because I'm dapper down. Like, I'm 3-piecing it up.
Yeah, you wore a suit to a cabin.
Get the... Yo. I don't know why you did that. Like, it wasn't a theme. Like, I don't... What? Listen, for those of y'all that don't know me, I've been doing this dapper shit for a minute, okay? So the fact that he throwing jabs like that, he sucker punching. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not even going to cap. Quick? Yeah, I'm not even going to cap, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and segue to some shenanigans, though.
Let's see. Did you hear about Dr. Seuss being racist?
I heard that. Yeah. And the
world is coming to shit.
No, it's not even that. It's just shit is getting exposed.
Dr. Seuss? Fam, come on.
Chassie loved Dr. Seuss too, bro.
Who didn't love Dr. Seuss as a kid? It says 6 Dr. Seuss books won't be published for racist images. I want to see the images. I've been trying to find these all day.
I want to see them.
If y'all can find them, find it at me on the description or whatever. Like,
and the thing is, I feel like they're probably like egregious in a very subtle way. In a very subtle way, yeah. Because if you think about it,
it's not funny. I'm just laughing, being stupid.
If you think about it, like, I think Dr. Seuss was a little bit before the minstrel time, you know what I'm saying, when they were putting cartoons and people in blackface just for the fuck of it. It was a little bit before that. So he's privy to it, but he's not far from it. So I think it's possible.
What does Dr. Seuss even look like?
I'm gonna let you do that research. Okay,
that's what he looks like.
Listen, and I'm not even gonna sit here and cap. Like, I was a fan of Dr. Seuss, but I wasn't big on him. Like, I wasn't reading all the Dr. Seuss books, and that's just because they was corny.
He looked like Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like, he's ugly.
He looks like he would have a cat wearing a hat on some chill shit.
But I couldn't find the exact books that they're trying to ban or already did ban that are racist. I didn't really have much to say on it. I just thought it was interesting because that was part of everybody's childhood. Whether you was 2, 3, 4 years old, you read One Fish, Two Fish, whatever that shit was called. You read that shit.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if your elementary school or middle school did it, but in mine, we had the little green eggs and ham day bullshit where it was lame as fuck, but I mean...
my school, we was on the corner.
Cap, I know where you from. I know where you from.
Well, if you know where I'm from, then you definitely know.
No.
Yeah. Shit. Okay.
Listen, Are you like taking back your Dr. Seuss books? Are you throwing them away? Are you giving them up?
Listen,
like what you?
I don't have any Dr. Seuss books anymore. Maybe when I was a child.
See, for a lot of people, their in-home library is gonna be very insufficient now because Dr. Seuss niggas was getting they shit off.
Yeah, it's definitely pivotal.
Yeah,
but I will say I do like the new authors that are coming out, Black especially, that are putting out content for our children.
Oh,
I've seen a lot more authors do that, so that is dope.
I'm loving the fact that we're seeing more and more animated like characters that are black. I love that shit so fucking much because me as a Marvel head and just like fucking with cartoons and shit like that in general. That is heavy as hell because if you think about it, it wasn't too many of us. There was maybe one on the Rugrats.
And since you brought up Marvel, like side note, WandaVision is low key some mid.
Whoa, for real?
It's low key mid. That's how you
feeling?
Come on.
You're caught up
to the people. Yes, the last episode. I'm not gonna do any spoilers for the ones who haven't seen WandaVision up to this point. But the last episode comes out Friday.
Yeah,
it starts off like really slow for me.
It is really slow,
and then I don't know. I just feel like it kind of regressed after a while because they gave us 8 minutes of credit scenes. Like, we don't need that.
Yeah, nah,
give us an hour episode each time, or give us a full movie. Like, y'all are dragging it at this point. But I get it. You want us to, come back as a consumer and keep watching every single time. I totally get
That's how you
the marketing behind it. But I don't know. I just think they could have took it in a different direction. And maybe COVID kind of hindered that because would we still have gotten this if it was COVID? Or would it actually have been a film?
Nah, I think they were going to do what they did with it. Okay. Regardless of COVID, it was gonna still be released.
And people have been putting in the osmosis of there may be possibly a season 2.
I need there to be. I haven't watched the not the one that's coming out, the last one, but the most recent one. I haven't watched that.
I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
I'm caught up.
But they're saying this last one is supposed to knock your socks off. That's what they say.
I mean, we're gonna see. I do think it's very slow because there are a lot of like me like just analyzing it for like the backstory of their character synopsis and everything. I did expect it to go a little bit left sooner. But for it being this slow, I do feel like they need to make a season 2. And they're not going to discontinue this. Like, they got past Sweep with over 500 in their books.
So they definitely made... Well...
They made their numbers.
I can't even say they made their numbers.
They made their numbers. It's Marvel, bro.
What's their real name? What's Wanda's real name? I can't think of it right now.
I don't even know.
I'm too lazy to look it up.
I don't even know if
But they're not TV show actors.
No,
actresses.
They're not. No,
they're movie, big screen. So she's missing out on bread. Vision, he's missing out on bread because they're a big screen first week.
I mean, yes.
Classic, like they're that.
Yes, them two as actors. Yes, they're probably missing out on bread.
No, I'm saying them and Avengers. Avengers has never been a TV show. Avengers is always big screen, movie screen. The cartoons you can say, but I'm saying
I was gonna say
cartoon. I'm not counting cartoons. I'm saying the real deal. Avengers.
But now you gotta count the cartoons because the storylines.
But you get what I'm saying. Since they upped it another level, this is not TV worthy.
No, I got you. I definitely do agree with you. I think they should have made this one a film.
So they're missing out on
feature
money.
Length. Yeah, they're definitely missing out on money in terms of like the Marvel Studios, but in terms of like the show, like just the show on the network, they made their ratings. They made the bread that they were projected to make. They made their ratings because it's Marvel, bro. Anybody and everybody that fucks with Marvel tuned in just to see what the fuck the heat is about. Whether you liked it or you didn't, if you a true Marvel fan, you gonna form an opinion.
Pay attention regardless.
Yeah, you gonna form an opinion.
Of course.
But
Snowfall is another one too that
bro, you gotta get it.
just we segueing now.
Yeah.
But Snowfall, everybody's talking about.
Bro.
I haven't seen it, so I can't even give you guys any spoilers on it.
And the thing is,
but it's like 4 or 5 seasons if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're at an advantage because now you can just watch them bitches. Now
all
you
the
can
way through.
Yeah, because
that's what everybody's telling me.
That's really what's gonna make it. Because honestly, like me watching it first individually, like week after week, and then being able to watch it, like binge it makes a big difference to me. Because the momentum and all that, it shifts so crazy, and it's so much shit that goes on in that show, bro.
What's the main character's name? Franklin? Is it Franklin everybody's talking about? People saying Franklin, he better than Tariq.
I mean,
who's winning the verses?
Nah, listen. Okay, listen. I say this only because I agree. Only because the writers board on fucking Power. That's the only reason that Franklin's winning the verses. Cause he's a real nigga. I'm not gonna cap. He a real nigga. You're not gonna fuck up my business because you don't fuck with how another nigga talk, bruh. There's no way Tariq is getting something like that off. I don't care at what point. I don't care if he is Ghost at this point. He's not getting that off.
Yeah.
Like Tariq's hardest line, pause. Teach me the fucking game, Ghost.
Yeah.
It's not measuring up. I'm definitely here for Snowfall over Power. You just gotta watch it, bro. I'm gonna let you form your own, but you just gotta watch it.
Let me see. All right, what we got here? In other news, what else is going on? I don't think this is super important, but it says Soulja Boy and wrestler Randy Orton beef erupts.
Oh, yeah.
Randy calls Soulja a bitch ass and wants to fight.
So I have the tweets if you want me to read them.
Go ahead.
It was a bit tedious, but Soulja Boy said WWE is, or the rap game is faker than WWE. And then Randy Orton said fake.
It's some validity to that, but continue.
Yeah, nah, okay, I'm gonna get to it. But he was like, fake question mark, dare this prick to step up. He doesn't like movies. Consider us actors that do stunts without pads 200 days a year and don't bitch. Yada yada. He says Crank that came out in 2007. You really haven't been doing too much of shit. Like, I'm a big fan, but
Randy Orton said that.
Yeah, I'm paraphrasing. Like, those aren't his exact, but he was saying
I'm never letting somebody Randy call me a bitch ass.
And then he was just like, you know what I'm saying, come to my world and see what the fuck is up, because it's not all shits and giggles. And then Soulja was like, if you want Big Soulja to pull up, I'll pull up. And then he did the Randy, the Dre, that shit.
Couple of things.
That was it.
So, I mean, Soulja does have some validity to what he was saying. I kind of get it. He was just saying, you know, some of this stuff be fraud and be cap in the rap industry. And we know it to be true.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that statement.
A lot of that shit is
but,
just
you know, people are sensitive. So, Randy Orton had to say something to it. And I get it. I'm not taking anything away from the WWE, because I was a big fan when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena, that was my guy. I low-key wanted my mom to get me the WWE Championship with the one that spun in the middle. I needed that.
Now, I know you had the baggy jorts. I know you did. I know you did, bro.
You stupid. But yeah, Batista, Triple H, I remember all that nostalgia for me.
Yeah.
Wrestling was like religion to me, low key. Like, I love that shit. Monday Night Raw, pause, because I know y'all silly. And Friday Night SmackDown. If y'all want to pause that too, y'all can.
I fuck with the video games.
Yeah?
I was on the video games like early, but I wasn't really like fucking with the, like, I didn't watch wrestling like avidly.
Oh, SmackDown versus Raw?
Yeah, I fuck with the video games every once in a while.
They need to change Raw.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like looking back on that now.
It's nasty.
Yeah,
it's nasty. And the shit that they got off too, because we was just talking about that shit.
Nasty award.
Jordan,
hand me that nasty award.
What was his name? Whatever the fuck.
Rikishi.
Yeah, no, that was some nasty shit. So they was definitely on some weirdo. Like, no cap. But yeah, so
I mean, if anything, this is propaganda. This would kind of set up Soulja Boy to come to the WWE if he wanted to.
Come on.
I know Bow Wow the other week was talking about coming.
I mean, yeah, pause. But both of those accusations are just really, really crazy to begin with. Because it's like, okay, listen, Big Soulja, I fuck with you, and I know you shouted out the pod. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to that. We're gonna hit you because I know you listen. But we've been knowing that you wasn't good in the hood.
Was it DeAndre Way? DeAndre Wade versus Shad Moss.
Yeah.
I would watch Monday Night Raw to see that.
Off the top rope? Jumping off the top rope?
I want to see they finisher move. Pause again.
Nah.
I want to see they finisher move and what they do. I need to know.
Big Soulja, please don't go. Please don't go.
Yeah.
That shit is sick. Randy Orton versus... Nah, don't do that. That's a terrible look, because that's a lane that you don't need to be in.
That's usually how it starts with these celebrities now. Because I think even Rosenberg was in the WWE like not too long ago.
And that shit is wild to me.
Yeah, so, I mean, I get it. And then, like, I seen another side note. I seen another tweet where people were talking about Trump running for president in 2024, and they were saying his competitor would be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I also seen Will Smith talking about he would possibly want to get into politics and may run. So that's sick. If we get a WrestleMania from Donald Trump and Dwayne Johnson, I'm leaving Earth.
Yeah,
I'm leaving Earth. Like, I'm going to the moon.
Honestly, this shit is really getting out of hand, because, like, I feel like, in my personal opinion, shouldn't no celebrity be like on that card?
But that's just what it is. And that changed when Trump was president, because he wasn't a president. If anything, he was a celebrity.
And that's the thing. If you're not a politician, if you don't have a background in that lane, bro, stay out of it.
And that's awful for us as people if we had to make that vote for The Rock or Donald Trump, because I like The Rock, but as an actor, you know, as an entertainer, I don't necessarily love him as a politician. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what his legalities he wants to do or what his policies want to be.
Yeah,
I just don't want him in office because I don't. It's just not right.
So let's say, okay, hypothetically, we had, you know what I'm saying, 2024, the election, you know what I'm saying, the candidates read Will Smith, The Rock, Trump, fucking, yeah, and Kanye.
That's a sick ballot.
Who you voting for?
I'm going to the moon. Me and Elon, we're gonna be with our Dogecoin at the moon, just looking at y'all.
Elon is tweeting about the boring. What is the company called?
Tesla?
Yes. No, not Tesla. But there's another company that he's been tweeting a lot about.
Dogecoin?
It's called the Boring something. I can't remember.
Okay.
But he's been tweeting about that. Okay. No. It's an actual company that's called the Boring.
If I see Will Smith, Kanye, and Trump on the ballot, I'm leaving Earth. I'm not kidding. We're taking the pod to space.
Yeah, that's
I'm being dead
wild.
serious. Jordan, you coming too.
What DSP we gonna be on the moon?
Moon rock? I don't know.
Joe really just added to the network. Joe added to the network.
I would actually go to the moon if I had the opportunity to.
Word?
Yeah, you wouldn't?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Just give me a woman, Wi-Fi, and...
A woman? You're sick. A woman, Wi-Fi. Go ahead. Finish it.
Fuck it.
A woman, Wi-Fi. Give me one more.
That's
give me one more.
Pause. Is that an edit?
Yeah.
What do you accomplish?
Woman meaning like a shorty that's like mine, obviously, that I'm with.
Okay. The ownership of another human being.
See?
Wow.
See?
Wow.
Yeah. Listen, they canceling you, bro.
Hey,
they canceling you.
I'm sorry if that sounded wrong.
They're offing you.
But let me rephrase. A shorty that I'm dating or seeing at that time. She's coming to the moon with me. Wi-Fi is coming to the moon with me. Mm-hmm. And shit, that's it. I don't need the rest of y'all.
Is it her choice?
Shit.
Or are you forcing her to
a shorty's not saying no to the moon. If I show her the moon...
No, I know a couple shorties saying no to the moon.
Bro,
I know
you show her the view. I show her the moon. Come on.
I know a couple shorties that saying no to the moon. That's the thing.
Adam right now.
I'm not gonna call y'all out like that. Because the thing is, y'all gonna... Nah, I'm not gonna call y'all out like that.
That's funny.
But just know, y'all are like... I fuck with y'all heavy, but you know who I'm talking about.
I didn't give her the world. I gave her the universe.
Nah, you gave her the moon.
I gave her the moon, but I'm saying I took you to two different planets.
I mean, I guess.
Because we gotta come back, regardless if we have an argument up here or not.
But the thing is, look, listen. Ain't no hookah. ain't no section. Ain't no bottles on the moon.
On the moon is water and it's some rocks. So we'll make some cold. We'll get something going. Trust me.
She ain't fucking with it because the vibes ain't there, King.
Don't let me take her to Jupiter.
She need the hookah.
Jupiter rain. Listen, we can move on. We can move on. Listen, we can just move on. See?
Wow. Now that I think about it, though, I don't even know what I would take to the moon. Like, I don't even know if it was like...
You just need shorty and Wi-Fi. That's it.
I don't even know if I need that, honestly.
What else would you need?
I don't know. Because the thing is, if I'm on the moon, not shit that you earthlings are doing matters. So, I don't need Wi-Fi to look at nothing y'all doing.
Elon can come too. Elon, yeah. You cool.
Nah, I don't know if he can.
Yeah, he can produce it.
I don't know him from a grain of salt, so I don't know if he can. I had to meet Elon first, and he might have to give me some equity.
We gotta base it off the tweets. He a cool guy. He laid back.
We'll see. Yeah, he might be for the culture. We'll see. But yeah, that's.
We went from Soldier Boy to the moon. See, only here, only on the Brochillians.
Only here.
Okay.
Only here. Actually, since we jumping everywhere, did you want to talk about Jay's? I don't know if you've seen it, but so there was a headline that came out about Jay-Z investing in, what is it called? I want to say...
Is it Monogram?
Nah, it says Perch. It's Jay-Z invests in Perch credit app.
I swear I thought he was going to say Perks. I was definitely going to...
I mean, he got the gas.
If Jay-Z invested in Perks, wow.
Jay-Z out here, I got the loud. What you need?
You got the Zaza?
I got the 30s. What's up? Nah, it says... The actual caption says, Jay-Z invests in Perch credit app, aim to help minorities boost credit scores by reporting recurring expenses. That shit actually, like on a totally different note, that shit is actually a big thing. Because a lot of people don't understand like what good credit can do for you in your adulthood until it's too late, until you already in your adulthood and you can't do too
Individuals
much.
just don't understand credit at all.
Exactly.
I was watching... Side note, I was watching this Wayno interview like today, and he was saying he was trying to drop me some gems on credit, and he was saying like, for example, if something is due on the 15th, right, on your credit card, you're really supposed to pay it on the post date, and people don't even know that the post date might be, let's say, the 13th, but so that really means you're really supposed to pay it on the 7th because that's when it report. So he was just like breaking down like different gems. I think the podcast is called See the Thing Is, actually. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
That I was listening to. But just even like little gems like that people don't even know about, post dates, credit, all that.
No doubt. So to further that, it says Perch Credit CEO Michael Broughton, I'm sorry if I butchered that, and CTO, again, I'm sorry if I butchered it, Ayush Jain co-founded the company and will join forces with the credit unions to to report recurring payments like rent, subscriptions like Netflix, Hulu, and Spotify. So you can use, you can report whatever you pay for your subscriptions, Netflix, Hulu, and put that on your statements and actually like be able to boost your credit score.
That's dope.
That's actually like lit as hell, because it's not too many things that we're privy to as black people, but as just people in general, that actually can help you with your credit.
In school, they didn't enlighten us on that. They
told
us Y equals MX plus B.
Exactly.
They didn't want us to know about credit and mortgages and just all the different plethoras you can go when it comes to financial literacy. They don't want you to know about that.
No, that's facts.
Then you become dangerous.
Then you
become a threat.
I got my information from Casino.
Yeah.
Like most of it from Casino. And that's pops low key.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely this is a big ass move for Jay-Z and for excuse me, Purse Company, but also for us, because now it's like people in these big high up positions that were, gatekeepers that were keeping all, this knowledge that could help us live better, they're actually giving it up now. They're actually divvying some of it up to, help us.
Facts.
So that's definitely a good thing. And the fact that Jay-Z is spearheading it, it's like, bro,
he spearheads everything at this point.
Yeah, come on, King.
I see also you put on the docket, Twitter allows you to charge for tweets. I kind of seen that, and I wanted to have that conversation about subscription land, because it seems like this is where the world is going. You have to have a subscription for literally everything. I was reading an article, and this might be news to, podcasters or just people who may not be privy to this information, but soon some people are going to have to eventually pay to listen to podcasts.
Right.
Which is like insane to me, because it's a good or bad thing. For the consumer, it's like, I'm already paying for HBO Max, Spotify, whatever it is they're paying for, and on top of that, this is another subscription-based service I'm going to have to pay for.
Right.
So I see it from that point, but at the same time, from the creator's perspective, we get paid, right? At least that's the way it looks. And we still don't know how much these big companies, I won't say any names, but we don't know how much they're taking. We may get, let's just say we may get $1 off 1,000 streams or whatever it is.
Right.
How much are they getting from that? How much are they profiting from that? So
exactly.
I think these are questions that we need answered ASAP, because it's not fair.
I still don't even know how much a stream is.
And that's the thing. They just make it up as they go. We'll never really truly know how much a stream costs.
And
it's worth.
And I guess, I'm not even going to say I get it, but like from, the eyes of the man, the eyes of the company, it's like I'm not going to tell you that, because then I'm going to have to pay you what you worth.
But that's not fair.
It's not at all. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't say I understand it, I get it, but like from like as you as an entity or you as a business, it's like you got to make your move some kind of way. You got to get your bread some kind of way. Now it sucks because there's always going to be a backhand. For whoever, whether it is the creative or the consumer, but the fact that this information is coming out is like,
that's tough. It's for the consumer, it's gonna force your hand, because do I continue to pay this $19.99 subscription for Netflix, HBO Max, Apple Music, whatever it is that people pay for each and every month? That adds up. That's like a bill now. It is a bill. Because you total everything up, that's $100 that you spending on subscriptions. And somebody got to go.
No, that's facts.
You can't keep all subscriptions unless you just got it like that. Excuse me.
That's definitely facts.
But many people have a disposable income. I know college students do. And it just depends. It just depends on the audience.
But see, and I kind of wanted to get into this with you too, because I was watching Joe's pod earlier, and they were kind of getting on this topic too. But I wanted to ask you, like, since, the biggest apps that are moving culture and moving, just how information spreads nowadays are virtually ran by the younger generation. If everything goes subscription based, do you think the shit will still work? Like, do you think this, like, things will be, like, so popular and things will move so efficiently and so fast as they do if everything is subscription based? Because, like, when we was kids, mom's just giving you that $5 bill, that $10 bill, and saying, make that shit stretch for the next week, 2 weeks.
Times have changed now. These 14, 15-year-olds, they have jobs. Whether their paycheck is $100 or, $50.
No doubt.
Whatever they subscribe to and they like, they're going to find and make a way to pay for that. So whether they have to cancel something in replacement of, their Xbox membership, and I'm just freeballing just everything that I'm thinking of. You have to pay for now.
Yeah,
you literally have to pay for every single thing. At some point, I think we're gonna have to pay for Instagram. We're gonna have to pay for it, like Twitter is saying.
Right.
Charge for tweets. I don't know what that necessarily entails.
I'll read
go
it to
into
you.
detail. But I just think like, wow, like look where we started as far as like 09, 2010 when Twitter first got introduced, at least that when I got introduced to it, versus 2021 where we at. And so I think for the people who stick with us through the thick and thin, they're gonna be the ones that's willing to pay $5, $10, $20. And those are the people that you got to focus on. We appreciate the free ones, but if we can get paid for this too, why not?
Right. No doubt. We still gonna average that content for the, you know what I'm saying, the day ones type shit.
Right. Y'all paying $20 for somebody at Netflix who can care less about you, or HBO Max that could give a damn. But versus when we directly touching y'all, like we the people.
So now to circle back to the Twitter headline, it says the payment feature called Super Follows will allow Twitter users to charge followers and give them access to extra content. That could be bonus tweets, access to community groups, subscriptions, newsletters, badges, so forth. Let me see. Twitter showed an example where a user charges $4.99 per month for a series of perks. So
and Twitter, they low key. They be homie hopping, bro. Because remember they introduced the stories. They low key got that from Snapchat. Started that.
No doubt.
You can argue Instagram did that too.
Snap had it first, I believe.
Yeah, now they're doing the subscription base, and I don't see a lot of people paying for. Let me get additional tweets, an additional 150 characters. I just don't think it's worth that to just pay each month. How much are they charging? I missed that.
So you set your own price.
Okay.
That was just an example. It was just saying how one of the users was doing that. They set their own price. But yeah, it's basically like, I'm comparing it to OnlyFans. Low key. You set your own price, you make your own content. That's just what it is.
Okay, but I thought, OnlyFans
like not everything compared to OnlyFans,
okay.
But just the fact that
OnlyFans don't even have an app.
Yeah, exactly. No. Just the fact that you can price point.
Like you expect to be here 5-10 years from now, and I'm not saying that's not in the works. Mm-hmm. I would hope it's in the works for OnlyFans, but you gotta not even conform. You gotta just be nifty and nimble into today's society, today's world. You gotta be present of what's going on.
Of course, you definitely have to push
or you're
the
gonna
envelope.
get left behind.
Right, you definitely have to push the envelope and try to be innovative with the things that you come up with for your apps or whatever the case is. But a lot of these things are like, you know what I'm saying, rollovers. Like the last app, like you said, IG or Snap had it first, and now, you know what I'm saying, Twitter's introducing it. And it's, I mean, I guess like you said, it's a good thing for creatives. Right. I'm not paying for no fucking tweets though. That's just me. I'm not even on Twitter like that. Like I am for the pod, but that's it. And I mean,
listen to all the, not even to the people who are signed to like big corporations. I don't know if this necessarily, or it does kind of apply to you. Know your worth. Know how much you're worth. That's, make your price point.
That's facts.
Don't let somebody else dictate and control what you do and how much you're getting paid for it. You should be the status quo. You should be the bar of, okay, I deserve this much pay, or I deserve this much bargaining. Because we talk about pay so much, but it's almost how much you can leverage, how much you can bargain. Because that's the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. Another thing that I learned today, like even if you take somebody that's in the music industry, they sign $1 million deal, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is with the record label. That doesn't mean they get $1 million.
Right.
Some people think that, but that's not true.
You're not instantly rich.
Might get, let's say you get $300,000, right? That's how much you get to keep in pocket. Mm-hmm. $200,000 may go to marketing. Another $200,000 may go into, okay, this is your features and this is for your album.
Right.
And the rest, you just never know what it goes to, just depending on your expenses. You may end up owing the label just depending on if you go over. So just keep stuff like that in mind, because when people think they sign these crazy $30 million deals or $25 million deals, they don't pocket all of that. They don't get all of that money back in return.
No, that's facts. And what I will say too, the label is gonna recoup their bread before you really get your bread, and that's just what it is. Like they're gonna you know what I'm saying, take whatever they spent for, you know what I'm saying, videos, features, whoever, like marketing for whatever, they're gonna get that back before you see a check, and that's just what it is. Mm-hmm.
That's why people stay independent.
Oh yeah,
own your shit. Don't let nobody take your IP
shit.
Or own your rights or own your masters.
No, yeah, that's
the worst predicament you can be in.
Facts. Speaking of knowing your worth though, how do you feel about Gucci running off on French Montana for $5,000 on the feature?
See, I'm not really hip to I missed that whole entire story. I just know about
I can play
Kodak,
the clip.
Kodak and Gucci, but you can play it. Yeah, my bad.
Okay, well yeah, we're gonna get into that too, I guess, but this is on Deb.
And they yell about Gucci. Gucci didn't do French. Walker did. Gucci didn't like French. Because the first time he went to the studio to do a song with him, he paid Gucci $5,000 to get on the feature, and he was just sitting in the studio. But Gucci was going out the back door. Gucci took the money and left.
Oh, he left.
And he was like, yeah. Then he called me, and French was like, yo, everybody kept calling, like, yo, Gucci left. And I said, what are you talking about? And I called him, and I said, Gooch, where the hell you at? Why you take that goddamn boy money? Yeah. And then he's like, man, fuck that pussy ass nigga.
So yeah,
Listen,
that's the gist. That's the gist.
That sounds like Pop Belly Gucci.
Right.
That sounds like
Right.
I don't want to say. I hate to say pre-jail Gucci, but
that's what it
was.
Yeah.
That sounds like old Gucci. I don't know if Gucci Mane today is doing that. I hope not.
I don't think so.
Because he's in his right mind now, and I'm pretty. He's just more
5K. I don't think he's pulling off for 5K. I don't think that he's not creating potential beef for 5K.
So I mean, it's still wrong regardless of what time frame he did it in. But that sounds like that's not far fetched from the Gucci Mane that I used to know. And that's the Gucci Mane everybody used to love too. That was that was prime Gucci for me. That gutter Gucci, like, because now we just get PC Gucci. I feel like he still puts out hit records.
Is he a clone?
He's not a clone. He still puts out hit records. He still gives you crazy features here and there. Mm-hmm. But we know where that sauce is when it comes to Gucci Mane's discography and catalog. We know where it's at.
Yeah, no doubt. I just think that's crazy. 5K, bro. Like, you could have just told the man no.
Hey, maybe he didn't have it. Maybe Gucci needed that 5K. He needs to get somewhere.
Gucci had it. And if he didn't have it, he knew how to get it. Come on. It's Gucci, bro. Come on. And especially Pop Belly Gucci. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know he have it.
He gonna kill us for saying
That's
Pop Belly
it.
Gucci.
He listens, so it's cool. It's all good.
Yo, before we get it out here,
was there anything else?
I wanted to, I found this interesting. Biden's top 8 says White House will start acting now on reparations for African Americans. I hate that we say this for the last topic. We could have introduced this earlier.
Okay.
But it says we have to do stuff now to improve the plight, status, and future empowerment of black people all around the country. This week, President Joe Biden's senior advisor, Cedric Richmond, confirmed that the White House plans to start acting now on reparations for African-American citizens. Why not before? I have no idea.
Facts.
But he said he made this
Can I get a hand? Can I get applause?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, but will we get it?
Honestly, I don't know.
That's why I don't want to give them their flowers early. Will we get it?
Yeah, I'm not going to say we'll get it now, because he talking about they going to act now. I'm going to say we're probably going to get conversations about it now.
Because this is, this is conversations we should have had before. Not that we weren't, but
we weren't though.
Yeah. We were hearing things here and there about reparations, about possibly getting,
But from the president's campaign? From the acting president's campaign? Nah, we weren't.
Well, he's only been in office 30-some days. No, he talked about it.
I'm saying from previous presidents, though. Have we ever gotten, these kind of conversations from previous presidents' campaigns?
I don't know.
No, we haven't.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I've never heard of it.
Even from Obama's camp. I think you might be wrong, but I don't know.
Even from Obama's camp. I didn't hear too much about reparations, especially coming from the president's White House to, us as people. Nah, we wasn't getting that.
I mean, it's a two-part question for me. One is, are we really going to get it? And two, what does reparations look like?
Yeah, what do they look like?
If you're asking me, it's access. It's access to education, of course, money, because we know, we have plenty of disenfranchised people out here. Mm-hmm. That's really needing that money, that's really needing that land, that needs that education to change their whole lineage of family. You put money in their pocket. I keep hating to equate to money, but it's no amount of money that can bring to help what our ancestors went through. You can't. No doubt. You can't. There's no way you can fit that.
See, you say access, and I agree with that.
And by access, let me clarify that. Access to just like the wealth gap, just privy to everything, stocks. Mm-hmm. Because when you don't include us in conversations like that, it's a slap in my face.
Of course.
It's like you might as well just spit in my face at that point when you don't include us in that conversation, because we are the culture.
Right.
We make shit hot. We make shit pop every time. Whether that is on the entertainment scene, whether that is on the business scene. And even last year with the whole Black Lives Matter movement and stuff like that, these big corporations got on that wave.
Yeah.
It came and then it went, because how many of those commercials you seeing now?
Zero.
How many of these companies you still talking about that's taking initiative now to look out for us and to big us up?
None.
Exactly. So I just think
that's really making noise like that on a big scale. Maybe they are, and we're just not hearing it. Maybe smaller corporations, but on a large scale, none.
I don't know. I just think they should bridge the gap.
See, you say access,
and that takes more than a couple years to do.
I agree with access I'm gonna say access plus representation.
That's included.
I need
for
that.
Me. That's in that same umbrella for me.
But see, I'm gonna make that a staple. Cause yes, like I'm like it's included in access because you need to know how I help you move and how, you know what I'm saying, how I create things for you so you can, I guess, you know what I'm saying, better what y'all got going on. But I'm gonna say representation in terms of historical principle. Yeah, only because there's so much bashing still going on.
Why are we watching the Knicks from the 40s? Like I'm seeing like black and white Knicks players. Yeah. Like I'm sorry, this is off topic. I know to the listeners, we actually watching television in the background.
Facts.
Okay, you gonna ignore me? Okay. Oh, you sleep. I'm already sleep.
Oh yeah, see, he gonna get with you after. But nah, I'm gonna say that because like in terms of historical principle, I feel like a lot of things would start to change if representation was accurate, if representation was adequate and precise. A lot of things go unnoticed. Even, you know what I'm saying, like.
Yo, if you're a man, never send me a voice message on Instagram. Somebody I don't know who this person is. But
who does? I didn't know that was possible.
Damn. And he just said he fucked with the pod too. I'm sorry I had to call you out. At least I didn't at you.
We fuck with you. We definitely do. I just didn't know that was possible. Somebody called me on Instagram. Like somebody called. I didn't know you could do that. Thing.
I've definitely hit up a shorty and called them.
Called her? Yeah. On Instagram?
I did.
How?
I was desperate that night. I was desperate that night. Listen.
What? Oh my God.
Listen. She had 2 different numbers on my phone. I was like, fuck.
You hit the IG?
Yeah.
Yo.
She picked up.
It's no way. And y'all had a conversation? Y'all conversed?
Yeah.
That's sick. Yo, you wilding out here.
I'm just trying to take us to the next level.
You getting your shit off IG? Nah.
Who don't?
Me. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, you're married. So.
I know. Whoa. Hold up. Pimping. Listen. Yeah, listen. Comedy style.
Beyonce.
Comedy style. What? I'm not even about to speak. You about to get me caught up. I'm not about to speak on this. No, I lost my train of thought, bro. Damn.
That was it.
Yeah, we had an hour 6. Yeah, listen. It's a couple topics that we left out here.
We can bring them back next week.
Yeah, we gonna bring those.
The 100th is coming. We got some announcements to make soon. So
yes, sir.
Just stay tuned. We got y'all on that.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know we cooking and it's gonna go crazy. I'm excited as hell. You got sleepers?
Yeah, I'll play one of Christian's songs at the end for sure.
Yeah. Shit. Well, then that's the sleeper. We appreciate y'all for coming by week after week after week. Enjoying this harmonious and also, I guess
opulent,
illustrious. Go ahead, keep it coming.
Phantasmagorical.
Ooh.
Words.
You're stupid. Content week after week, you know what I'm saying? Just supporting us and everything. Because, you know, we be getting off some crazy shit sometimes. But we appreciate the first timers.
The last timers.
And the in-betweeners for coming back again and again and again. And, you know what I'm saying? I know it's an hour 7 in, but definitely do us the solid. And do yourself the solid. And like, comment, share, subscribe. Give us some feedback, you know what I'm saying? If we missed some shit or if y'all just want to talk some shit, let us know. Cause he follows back, I show love. So that's just what it is, you know what I mean?
Your girl be in my DMs, I be in their algorithms. So we out.
And we kicking it like that shit. Till next week, Brochillians out.